Today will be the easiest for you to guess, Cheed. You're already wearing the answer. The date is June 15th, 2004, and I obviously picked that for a reason.
Yes, yes, man. Like I was saying, that right there. So let me go through the whole morning. Let me give you that morning. So, woke up, of course, going through regular things. Of course, again, making breakfast for the kids, or the kids are up. They're happy because hey, they're about to go on break and all of this and stuff for the summer. So I'm already up, and after pretty much like the first maybe hour or so of daddy duty, then I'm focusing, I'm concentrating. Like, all right, we can win this shit today, yo. Like like we can actually go ahead and lock this in and be immortalized in history. We could win this today. And just thinking of that now, I'm not thinking afterwards like, oh man, we're gonna party and we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. No, I'm thinking of we could win this today. So what do I have to do for us to win? And that's when you go back into that whole game mode. You're breaking it down, you're breaking your matchups down. You know what I'm saying? What you do on offense, like, all right, last game, I might have had like 2, 3 rebounds. So then let me make sure that I go ahead and make that extra effort to try to get more because you already excited. Like we all saw the energy that Denver had last night. And they had that, it's like a shark smelling blood in the water from miles away. Like, and they get that rush going to it. Denver had that rush every possession. It was up and down, fast pace. You felt it. It's like, man, they on the ropes right here. All we gotta do is just deliver that KO punch, and they did it. And that's how I felt. Like, man, we did this shit. Sat there in the locker room. I'm in the shower area and shit with a couple other players. We got some cold ones in our hands, and we sitting there like that's when it really hit us. Like, damn, yo, we the champs. Like, we just beat every other team in the league. Like, we the champs, yo. And that's when that moment set. Like for Denver, it hasn't set in yet. They still right now they still partying. I
Mhm.
guarantee you, at least 2 or 3 of those guys are still partying right now. And probably threw up a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But they partying. But that's what we got, man. We didn't leave the palace. When we won, we didn't leave the palace until 7, 8 a.m. that next morning. So I
Wow.
know those guys are somewhere still partying. They gotta be. If not, it's sacrilegious. But they gotta be partying.
You stayed at the arena to party. You didn't go out to downtown Detroit or like a club or something. You stayed and partied in the locker room.
Well, yeah, we stayed. Well, actually, what it was on the concourse area. They had a nice restaurant up there. So afterwards, it was all of our friends and family. We all partied up there. Everybody in the front office, all the workers, our in-house media, and all of that stuff. We all partied till the wee hours. Management, first thing they said was, "Look, congratulations. Everything is on us tonight." So everybody was like, "Oh, bet," and loved it. It was the buffet. The restaurant was fully open, stayed open the whole time while we were there. So if it was like 3 in the morning, you was like, "Yo, can I get some, chicken Alfredo or something like that?" Guess what they would have made for you? Some chicken Alfredo back there in the kitchen. If whatever you're looking for wasn't already sitting out, the liquor. It was like, hey, everybody in there was drunk. Like, man, it was great times, man. It was great times. And I'm thankful to the Most High and the basketball guys that I was able to get at least one championship out of the 16-year career I played.
You spoke about the morning you woke up and it hit you then that, oh my God, we got a chance to win this and be, quote, immortalized. How do you
Mm-hmm.
prevent that from becoming a burden almost? And let me use Denver as an example because last night going into halftime, sheet, they're down by 7 points. They're shooting single digits from the 3 point line, not because they're nervous, but something was causing them to miss wide open threes for an hour plus. And when you wake up with that type of pressure on your shoulders, you're also at home with the pressure of needing to close out in front of the home fans and delivering them that feeling. Like, of course you want to do that, but how do you prevent that from affecting your game that got you to that point?
You got to stay focused. At some point, you got to bring it back to reality. Like, look, first of all, the game isn't over. We aren't the champs yet. So you got to stay focused. For Denver, with them being down 7, that was that challenge. And again, I guarantee you. Now, I don't know personally, I don't know anybody outside of KCP on that team, but I guarantee you somebody in that locker room at halftime reminded them, look, we go out here, we do what we got to do. We rebound, we defend, we share that ball, we run, we got the energy. In motherfucking one half, we're going to be NBA champions. In 24 minutes, we could be NBA champions. And that's what sets in. That's the goal. Because that's what you're there for. That's what you're there for. This is that moment. Like, you know how every athlete says, oh, I'm in the moment. It was a moment, this and that. This was their moment. Because, man, just think, if Miami would have won, wow, okay, that's carrying that energy going back to Miami, right?
Mm-hmm.
Totally different ball game. Now, Miami's coming with that, all right, we home. We got to go out here and get this. We fighting for our life type of energy. But that second half, Denver came out like, all right, look, let's get this shit together, man. And they play ball. They play ball. And then one thing I like about them, they play team ball.